All right, this video is to show you how to graph a piecewise function in Desmos. Desmos has a very unique way of entering a piecewise function to get it to show up. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with y equals, and then we're going to use our what I call a curly brace, similar to what you would see in most piecewise functions. And now here's where the trick becomes. Desmos has you put in the subdomain or the condition first. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in x is less than or equal to, and to get that symbol, just put in the less than on the keyboard and then hit equal, and it automatically converts to it. -3. Once I'm done with that subdomain or condition, I'm going to put in a colon and then type in my subfunction. So in this case, -x plus 2. Once I'm done with that piece, just like I see in my piecewise function, I'm going to put a comma in, and then I'm going to start with my second subdomain or second condition. So I've got -3 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 2, colon, my second subfunction, so -x plus 2 squared minus 3. And then I'm done with that piece, so a comma, and I'm going to put in my next subdomain or condition. So that is just x is greater than 3. And the subfunction for that is just a constant value of 5. And then I'm going to close that curly brace to let Desmos know that I'm done. So once I've got that in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this cami window, and I'll maximize here. And so let's zoom our window out, and we'll see our piecewise function. Now, the only thing that Desmos does not do is it does not give you the open and closed circles. If you want the open and closed circles, you'll need to do those manually. So for instance, here I could do -3, 7. Okay, -3, 7. No, I'm sorry, -3, 5. There we go, -3, 5. I could do -3, -4 down here on my quadratic, -4. There we go. Got that in place. The bottom of that then goes off to, I think, positive infinity. Yep, it's going to go past its endpoint of +2. So we're not going to put an endpoint down there. And then I've got the endpoint here on our constant function. It is 3, 5. So I'm going to put in 3, 5. Now, for me, if I'm making a graph, I like to make them all the same color. So I'm going to come in and just make it blue, blue, and blue. And then you notice this is also where we can change it to an open circle or a solid point. So if I come in here for this one, I can come in and I can make this one an open circle, which it was, because the first one was a closed circle. And then I have to double check with it, it was greater than 3. So this one should also be an open circle. So I come in and click the gear again, click on the color, and I'm going to make it an open circle. And so there, then we could adjust our window. We could make our window, let's say, -10 to +10, and then our wide -10 to +10, which is going to be what you see for most graphs. So I turn off the wrench, and there's your piecewise function.